I've been coming to Rwanda for 17 months at this point in time, and the reasons we came to Rwanda is we've been looking at the sub-Saharan African region to attempt to find a country, a hub country to start operations, and then perhaps once we're established actually move into other countries. Our business strategy is to, outside of Australia, is to move into South America, Southeast Asia, South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa. We're in the other three regions outside of Australia, and this is the fourth and final region for ourselves to become established. The reason we chose Rwanda is because it has a transparent engagement framework, and that one can have reasonable confidence that once one establishes operations and one does business, that one is exposed to the normal business risks rather than something coming from left field through a lack of transparency. And certainly when we investigated other countries in the region, we were concerned about that factor coming into our situation. And it's quite challenging to move into a different country and to deal with the usual business risks, because so much is new, to actually have problems over transparency as well make it essentially very difficult indeed. So Rwanda doesn't appear to have that, and therefore Rwanda was our choice after examining 6 or 7 countries. I decided to come on the trade mission because there was an opportunity in one sitting really, or 1 week, to meet so many different decision makers, ministers, and also the opportunity to meet the President. I think people in this country are very respectful of the President, and if the President shows interest in what we are doing, then that will give us more of a boost in terms of being able to implement matters. And we've found that. We've found that we're actually moving towards the signing of a contract for some land, a joint venture on land with the government, where we'll be able to provide affordable housing. At the early stage of our arrival in the country last year, we found it difficult to finalise agreements on land, and so it was difficult to get going. So we think the trade delegation will in fact be able to give a bit more impetus to that goal. What we think we can bring here is we've examined the construction technology which is here, and we have many different inputs which can improve the efficiency of building, and the very high cost of housing and here, which means it's only available to the top 2% of the population, means that if we can introduce substantial savings in the construction process, then we can broaden the availability of housing in the urban framework to the top 25%, and if we can add to that different financing frameworks for people to enter housing, then we can bring affordable housing to the top 50% of the population, which is what our goal is. At the moment, they want to urbanize the country. What is standing in the way of urbanizing the country is the cost of housing. The problem with the cost of housing is the high cost of materials. Improved construction technology and financing arrangements for entry into housing can resolve that, and that's what we think we can do.